Hi again, it's me, Abba Daddy. How you doing today? Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that. Okay, I want to do a video today about what to do if you're not very approving of yourself. I gleaned a lot of good information about this from a book that I read called Feeling Good, the New Mood Therapy. This is a book that helped me a lot, and I would highly recommend anybody read this if they're interested at all in feeling good. The basic premise of this book is that moods are created by one's own thoughts, and if we change our thoughts, we can change our mood, which is pretty cool if you think about it. And the other thing I like about it is that it's a pretty logical premise, isn't it? We have a thought that creates our mood. I can follow that line of reasoning for sure. Now this book is backed by I have a pizza. Hi, I'm back. I just had to get that pizza out of the oven. I made myself a thin crust pizza, and it's an Asian style chicken pizza. So, you know, you can tell that's authentic right there when it's named after an entire continent. That's authentic. That's a specialized flavor. You know, I love North American burgers. Those are my favorite. Give me a North American style burger, please. None of that Wisconsin burger. Just North America, please. Anyway, yeah, I have this whole pizza here, and don't judge me, but I'm probably gonna eat the whole thing. I was talking about this book, Feeling Good. I love this book, really helped me out. It mentions a study at the beginning where it gives these people this book. They're instructed to read it within a month. The people who were in the group where they read the book within a month took a depression inventory before reading the book, and then they took an inventory after reading the book, and they found that their depression went away after reading the book. So it was a controlled study that was done, not even commissioned by the publishers or the author, anybody, a totally independent study, and they put it into the newer editions. And that really convinced me about the advice in there. If you're someone who is doesn't seem to approve of himself very much, or is struggling through a phase like that, basically experiencing a bout of low self-esteem and needing approval from others, people who have experienced this type of thing might think that they have to depend on somebody else to give them approval, waiting around for somebody else to approve of us. Oh, if only somebody came along and approved of me, then I would feel good. But we don't have to wait around for someone to approve of us. We can start doing it ourselves. There's a way that Burns suggests in which you pretty much just manufacture self-approval by way of tracking. Whenever you have a thought that you approve of yourself, he mentions using a risk counter. That Asian style chicken pizza really hitting the spot right now. It tastes like ramen. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. So he talks about using a wrist counter, and oh, I just had a thought where I approve of myself, use a wrist counter. I did a different version of this where I just wrote simply on a sticky note, approval, you know, and then anytime I had a thought where I approved of myself, like, oh, I just went on a 15-minute walk. Wasn't that good? That was a good thing for me to do. You know, you put a little tick mark. Boy, I love my dog, Chip. He's so swell. There's another check mark. You just try to accumulate as much as these little tick marks throughout the day. Oh, I ate a healthy lunch. Called, oh, my relative. And oh my gosh, read a book for 15 minutes. It just feels good to check something off, you know? There's like a reward to it for some reason, you know? And just from putting a little mark on a piece of paper, it's really pretty cool how swiftly it works. You start to change your thought patterns, and you start to, if you're struggling with being very disapproving of yourself, you'll just start having those thoughts automatically. You won't even need to write them down. But at first, it's real necessary to write them down so that you can catch it and you can put it on a piece of paper. It's zero risk. What can possibly go wrong if this does not work? Well, you're just in the exact same place as you were before, okay? Is this gonna make things any worse, putting marks on a piece of paper? No, not at all. And it's just a nice little low-key thing that I can do, where low stakes thing that I can do that starts to improve my mood. The worst case scenario is you'll be the same as you were before. The same. That's it. So, manufacturing approval, getting that good mood, and that's just great. I just love it. So, thank you guys so much for listening. I'm gonna enjoy some of this ramen noodle flavored pizza, Asian style. Okay. Good night. Good luck. God bless. I love you.